The fall season officially starts this week, so it's a perfect time to cleanse your mind, body, and soul.
And here with the holistic ideas to help you get awesome for autumn is wellness expert Allie Charles.
Hi.
Hey,
So
welcome.
happy to see you guys again. I brought all the magical goods once again.
Well, before we get to all this great stuff, tell us, why have these cleanses become so popular in recent years?
Because people want to feel good. They want to feel their best. People are ready for change. People are tired of feeling low energy. They're tired of feeling depressed. They're tired of having problems in their lives. And there's so many ways to make you feel better. And I brought some right here.
Yay! So why is fall a good time to cleanse? Is it because we were drinking a few too many mojitos and margaritas over the summer?
I mean, you know, that happens. I mean, that's always part of it, but it's always good to do some sort of big change when any change of season happens.
Okay.
We are part of nature. We are in tune with nature. We're all one. So when nature changes, we should cleanse our bodies and change with the seasons as well.
That's a very good point.
Well, we all hear that juicing is a great way to kick off our cleanses, but what are the most important things we need to know about juicing to make sure we do it right?
I'm glad you asked that, because the main thing, you want to do organic ingredients.
Oh, really?
If you don't do organic, think about it. You're putting pesticides and chemicals back into the body you're trying to cleanse. It makes no sense.
Even if you wash them really good?
No, just go organic. There's too much stuff out there. People spray the broccoli wearing hazmat suits. You don't, just get organic.
That's a very good point. No, I didn't even think about that. If they're wearing a hazmat suit, then clearly there's something hazardous.
Yes.
Okay.
Please, yes.
So you brought us some green juice, which you know I love, Allie. So what's in that, and how can it help us get right for autumn?
This is one of my favorites because it's just power-packed. It's going to take the acid out of your body. It's going to ward off viruses so you don't get a cold as the seasons change. You know, you're more apt to do that. So this one has just delicious, delectable kale. We got a nice cucumber. We have lemon. And this is a really, really important component, the cilantro, because the cilantro detoxifies the body. And when you want to do a cleanse, you want to have a nice herb to help do that.
Okay.
Then we've got apple and ginger, and I want you guys to take a nice...
Cheers.
It's going to be delicious. Don't be scared. It's refreshing. It's magical.
It is very good.
Yeah,
this is very good.
It tastes very clean, actually. Very smooth.
It doesn't get any cleaner than this. I mean, when you think about it. And you don't need, you want to do majority vegetables. You don't need much fruit to make your juice sweet.
Hit me again, Allie.
All it takes is an apple and a lemon, and you can just jam it full of vegetables. 70% vegetable, 30% fruit, you're good.
So you can do juice shots after those mojitos for the summer. Now juice shots.
Juice shots.
I'm glad you liked it.
It was good.
Okay, Allie, I don't understand these crystals.
Oh, this is my favorite.
Explain the crystals to me. I don't get it. It sounds a little like
hocus pocus.
Yes.
I know, but you have to think about this stuff and these healing properties and these traditions go back like 60,000 years. I'm not going to question it. These are living, breathing components of nature.
Looks like a rock.
They're filled with energy, and we are energy.
Let's hold it still so the camera can see that.
Each stone has different healing capabilities. This is a citrine. And the citrine stone is known as the sunshine stone. It's known to bring happiness and joy, and it helps you if you're going through a big change in life. This will help you transition in that change in a really positive manner. So, who wants to test?
I'll hold it.
Yes, just feel, you can place your hand, just let the energy kind of take you in there.
How do you feel, Lola? Like you're holding a rock.
Some people,
concentrate, focus.
I'm not saying you're supposed to feel like a jolt of energy. There's different things you do with these crystals. You can sit and meditate with them. If you're trying to bring more happiness and joy into your life, you can meditate with the citrine. You can also sleep with this crystal underneath your pillow at night, because this one, the carnelian, is actually really good at warding off nightmares.
Really?
Yeah. This one's a really, really cool stone.
And it's called a carnelian.
Carnelian. Yes. Ancient Egyptians use this stone a lot. It opens your heart. It gives you courage. It brings business success. And if you are having trouble,
I need that. Give me that one. Give me that one. Okay, let's
All right.
I'm
We're
keeping
gonna
that
deck
one.
her
All right,
out.
yeah.
What about this one? This one looks
Yes.
fancy.
I'm so glad you picked that one
Wow.
up. This is probably my favorite crystal. Do you
beautiful.
see, I don't know if the camera can catch it, but when you angle it with the light, it's really iridescent.
Yes, it is. Ooh, look at that blue and turquoise.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's like a galaxy within the stone. This is the more spiritual, magical crystal. It's labradorite. It helps bring your intuition into full force. It can help if you want to work on your psychic capabilities. Put it on your third eye, right here, third eye.
my third eye, okay.
Yeah, let it soak in there.
What am I thinking right now, Shannon?
Shannon has a rock on his head.
She's thinking she loves crystal therapy.
I love crystal therapy.
Wow.
But you can do all sorts of things with
Okay,
them.
walk us through these other three really quickly.
Well, yeah, I mean, this one's clear quartz. This is
Okay.
also good for opening up the third eye, protects you against negativity. This one is actually really awesome. This is rose quartz. If you've had your heart broken, this is good for mending your heart.
Oh, really?
Yes, and this is
Wow,
also
that-
a good stone to protect you if you're pregnant. It just helps keep your body healthy. And this is rose quartz.
No, that is actually used in a lot of jewelry as well, so
Oh, yeah.
it does double duty.
Oh yeah, you'll go home and you might not ever look at your jewelry the same again.
Now, I've heard of some pendulum thing they do with these.
I
Is this
do.
what
I
this
want to
is?
show you really quick, and
Okay.
hopefully they'll respond. Let's have you hold the rose. Why don't you hold this in your left hand?
Okay.
Hold this. You have to hold the little dot at the top because that
Okay.
has to channel the energy from top to bottom.
Okay.
Now hold it
Holding
over the
that.
stone and say, "Should I meditate with you today?"
Should I meditate with you today?
And just hold. Don't let it touch it. Just let it.
Should I meditate with you today?
If it's going left,
Check that out.
if it's going
It's
left
moving.
across, it's saying no.
Should I meditate with you today? It's going left to right.
So that one doesn't want to meditate with you today.
Wow, did you see that?
Let's try the
This is like
tiger's eye.
magic.
Wow, you got
Okay,
this.
should I
Center.
meditate with you today?
And you can keep asking it. Let
Should
it.
I meditate with you today? Rock, should I meditate with you today?
And just let it do its thing.
I think it's moving.
Yeah.
It's moving, yeah, north to south.
North is, so that's a good rock for you today. So
now I
tiger's
need to
eye is
med-
for you.
All right, that is pretty cool.
And that's how I pick my stones every morning. Which one I should use for the day is I use my pendulum.
Wait,
just
you
talk
do this
to it.
every day?
Oh yeah.
Really?
I take baths with my crystals. I sleep with them under my pillow.
Really?
And I know some
Yeah.
people swear by them. So do you really feel the effects of these crystals?
I can. Yes, that is affirmative.
Really?
I really
Okay.
do. Since I've incorporated different ones in my life, different things have happened.
Like
and-
what? How have the crystals changed your life?
Oh, just
found love?
relationship changes, career changes, emotional balances that I wanted to bring forth. If I wanted to alleviate stress, this one's good for workplace harmony, the labradorite. So if you're having any
that
kind
one.
of tension in the workplace, go to labradorite.
So where can we get these at? Because they're not at your
Yeah,
local
where do you purchase
Walgreens, are
crystals
they?
from?
You think there's actually quite a few shops in New York City.
Okay.
One of my favorite ones is called, I hope I can say it, but it's Namaste Bookshop.
Yeah,
That's
I've
where.
heard of Namaste
Yeah.
Bookshop. Yeah, it's very popular.
And there's stick, stone, and bone, but any kind of spiritual, metaphysical shop that has, tarot cards, yoga DVDs, they're going to have crystals galore. It's like a candy shop.
Okay. Now let's talk about aromatherapy. That I'm familiar with.
I smell
Yes.
it
Are
actually.
and
you
the
familiar,
lavender smells delicious.
Yes, we are burning lavender, and I just use a really simple tea. This is called a tea light diffuser.
Okay.
And I just think that's just the way I prefer. Yeah, I see the, you see it? And it's, lavender is a very soothing, light, it's going to promote emotional balance, and it's a harmonizing scent. So if you're going through any kind of stress, if you want to unwind and you just want to feel good, drop some lavender oil in there. And this one's actually really cool. This is frankincense, and this one's going the other direction.
That's biblical.
Okay.
Yes. What do you know about?
Frankincense and myrrh.
Speak on it.
Myrrh.
Yes. Speak on it, Lola.
Three wise men. Girl, I read my Bible.
And this is something you could just put in your office, in your home, anywhere, right?
Yeah, it's really good. When you think about cleansing and healing your body, you don't want to just think about your body. You want to think about your mind and your soul. We have to incorporate all components of ourselves to fully thrive. So many people only think about, I want to lose weight. Focus on the body. Focus on the body. No, you're forgetting the whole other huge parts of yourself.
Yeah.
You need to evoke other things to make your soul feel good and make your mind feel good. And aromatherapy definitely does that. So.
Well, one of the other things you say that works and does the same thing is taking baths, right? We do that all the time. What's
Well,
different about your baths?
People don't always always take baths. I think a lot of times people forget about taking a bath.
Jump in the shower, you're in a rush.
You need to take time for yourself. And if you take this magical bath, you can like toss in all these components in one. Number one, you can meditate in the bath. Number two, you take 2 to 3 cups Epsom salts and you pour it in the bath.
My mother believes in that.
Oh, good for Mom.
And we have lavender Epsom salt at home, so that's a double whammy, right?
Yes, yes. And then you take your favorite. I mean, there's tons and tons of different essential oils, but you take the one you want to work with and you drop, 10 to 15 drops in the bath water. And then this is the kicker.
What, you take your crystals in there with you?
Yeah, the stone you're working with that day, you drop that baby in the bathtub, and can you just picture it?
And you're good to go.
You're with your salts, you're with your oil, you're meditating, you got your crystal bathing with you.
Calgon, take me away.
Now, how long do you recommend to get your zen on in the bathtub?
At least 20 minutes.
Get your zen on. That's awesome. I love that.
Minimum of 20 minutes.
A minimum? Wow.
Minimum 20. Yeah, you gotta let
Be
the
all
stuff
wrinkly
work.
in
No,
there.
no. Be surprised.
Okay.
And the oils are also good for your skin.
Oh,
true.
Yes.
So you get multiple benefits from it.
Oh, and then if you also have your green juice sitting on the side of the tub, you might combust.
Isn't she? Okay. Now you mentioned meditating.
Yes.
Now, how do we meditate? Is it just about being quiet, or?
And you do this every day?
Well, I try. I'm not going to
Okay.
pretend that I don't ever miss a day. I haven't meditated yet today.
Okay.
I will.
Well, let's
do that
meditate
when
right now. How do we do it?
Well, we could do a chant.
Okay.
There's a really.
like I'm that whole reggae cure. I'm that whole reggae cure. Tina Turner.
not
Angela
quite.
Bassett. I'm that whole reggae cure. I'm that whole.
Not quite.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
There are different modes and methods to meditating. There's where you just sit in silence.
Okay.
You're just one with yourself. You can hold your hands like this. This opens you up. This opens you up your heart chakra. This opens you up to the universe. Take some, nice cleansing deep breaths.
So what should we be chanting right now?
Well, if we're going to do a chant, there's one called Aham Prima.
Aham Prima.
Let's do it again.
Is it safe?
Aham Prima.
Again.
Aham Prima. Now, what are we saying?
Yes,
We are
let's get
saying,
that
I am
straight.
love.
Oh, okay. That's not bad. I like
Yes,
that.
no, Sanskrit mantras, there's nothing to fear. They're not tied into any religion or certain philosophy. It's just the Sanskrit
So we didn't
language.
just conjure up a spirit
I know.
or anything.
Come back from the living dead.
Okay.
We conjured up love, people.
I like love.
Okay.
Let's do it again.
Aham Prima. Aham Prima.
Yes.
Okay, well, but before we
Prima.
finish meditating,
We love you.
one more easy one you have for us. Oh, the love is in the house, I tell you.
I feel it.
While we're feeling the love, take us through your last relaxing, detoxing, cleansifying thing, and it's easy going outside.
Yes, going outside. People take nature for granted.
Oh, true. We just forget. It's like Mother Nature's Prozac.
Yes, it is where we are birthed from. It is what we are a part of. People forget to walk outside and look at the clouds and see if the cloud looks like an animal and look how pristine blue it is. They forget to see how vibrant the color of the flower is. They forget to feel the breeze. All of these things help us to heal and to cleanse.
So worst case scenario,
good.
if we can't get to any of this, stop and smell the flowers.
Yeah, and even in New York City, there's parks. There are parks that you can go to, sit by a body of water. And the one thing I do want to say is this Thursday is the full moon.
Oh.
So another component of getting in sync with nature and cleansing is doing just a few minutes at Thursday night during the full moon. Full moon is a good time to release and cleanse yourself of things that no longer serve you, whether that be emotions, behaviors, people, relationships. So sit for a few minutes Thursday night, maybe have the windows open, let that moon race, shine on in, and think about what you're ready to release so you can have a better, happier life.
We're ready to release. Allie, thank you for getting us awesome for the autumn.
That was
Let's
good.
chant us out of here as we release.
Aham
Prima. Aham Prima. And you're watching Arise Entertainment 360. Aham